Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on last year's national champion, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Utah's offense will go on the attack first. He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a...
Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the first down, still moving. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Utes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Handoff to the single back. He's in open space downfield. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside and try to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Dropping back, it's Locklear. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Lots of running room. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And the Utes are rolling down the field. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
awesome response from the defense. You give up a huge play the play before, and what do you come back? You come back and you get pressure on the quarterback, and you get him on the ground before he can make another big play.
Back open in the middle. Touchdown, Utah! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Utah 7, Tulane 0.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Tulane's offense will have its first possession of the game. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award. Now, it is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on this guy as a Heisman favorite because he's got that kind of ability.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Boom. Catch in the middle, it's Preston. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get it.
There he goes. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words to describe defensive linemen.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to try to return this one. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. The give on the counter. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The give to the back. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to throw, it's Locklear. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Utes line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The green wave in a world of hurt on third and long. Here we go. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Breaks the tackle. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got it in the middle, it's Clemens. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Line getting set on second down. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Quick release by the QB. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Looking for a man. It's Locklear. He's going to run it. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Utes have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Glover. Breaks into the open. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
it's a great job by the receiver getting open and making the catch, but now you got to secure the football. You know there's going to be guys coming trying to rip it free. They did it. They scooped it. They scored. That's a play he's going to learn from.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Houston. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Utes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got an open man. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good, and you got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting their quarterback hit as he throws the football.
Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Powers through. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Caught over the middle. It's Glover. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Locklear. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Utes will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive wants to throw. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes a grab for a big play. Huge plays like that can changed the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Tulane right back to the line. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
Timeout, Utah.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Mitchell. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grab near the sticks, it's Barber. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 1st down from the 11. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And he got it right to the doorstep before he was knocked out of bounds at the 1. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
It's just so nice to have a signal call who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Isaac. No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to take off. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fakes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. To throw, it's Simpson. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. The give to the tailback. Looking for room at the 40. There he goes to the right. At the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tulane. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Floats it out in space. Turning it on! They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Mitchell. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down and run. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
And you can tell that young man is comfortable in the pocket, feeling good. You know, last play, nice job setting his feet, making a good throw, getting a completion. Now, didn't like what he sees. What does he have? He has the ability to take off and scramble and make some yards. So this QB's really feeling comfortable.
A first down run on the doorstep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To the air, it's Simpson. Looking for the score. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Duke. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Utes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air. It's Glocklear. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or he hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on first down from the 28. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. period. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Gives it on the option. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run, finding an escape route. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to fit the field position with the return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passionate, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They run the reverse. And the defense not fooled at all as they stop this play at the line.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Now, 4th down.
They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Turner. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Turner. Now the pitch. And they keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment. Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Rides to the back. He breaks a tackle. And runs through another one. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking for room, it's Isaac. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. A little screen to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like understanding, I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deep.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented, nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.